Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Rojo, and welcome to Sacrifice. If you're not familiar with this game, it is essentially like a third-person action game with RTS elements. It's very different from probably basically any other game ever made, although I've heard Brutal Legend was inspired by this game. I don't know if that's true or not. But anyway, we are going to go ahead and get started here. Now, I have done a playthrough of this before. I did one over on my YouTube channel. We will be doing different missions than what I did over on the YouTube channel. But still, if you want to check out that playthrough, you can feel free to go over there and take a look. But for now, let's go ahead and make a new character. Demolicious is the default name, I believe. So instead, how about Rojo-licious this time? That's a little dirty, but I think it's fine. We'll go with this.
It has begun.
We're too late again, Master. All dead. You!
I begin to think the cause of this destruction cannot be other than myself.
Master!
My dark experiments come to a most wicked end.
Master!
What is it?
Who's there? That voice. Is that...
Yes, Mithras, 'tis I.
It seems you are to be my salvation after all.
I am no one's salvation. I am a pawn of doom itself.
Why, you speak in riddles, sir. I wonder if even my wisdom can decipher them.
We should try, and see if you can find sense where I have failed. Where to begin? In the realm that was my home, I had devoted my life to study of the arcane. No pursuit was too perilous, no sacrifice too great, until, well, under the many heavens and in the many worlds, there are darker things than men may dream of. By mere good fortune, recent experiments in conjuration had ensnared me, this imp.
Last time I fall for that one, believe you me.
Only through his guidance was I able to travel across the astral void. And that is how I came here. What a strange and beautiful world I beheld, but dangerous too, I was certain. And I was friendless and homeless, and so I prayed. Hear me, exalted spirits. Hear me, be you gods or devils, ye who hold dominion here. I am a wizard without a home. I am a wanderer seeking refuge.
Wander no more, child. To Elysium come, and join the armies of our faithful. Wage righteous battle against the iniquity of the infernal lord.
Pyro's factories are not iniquity.
Do they not befoul all that is pure? Are they not the very instrument of desecration? Yet their ruinous encroachment continues unabated. If the sanctity of the Davin Forest is violated, what land lies not in jeopardy?
Jeopardy? I bring progress to the forest.
There is no progress without justice.
What you call justice is bondage to outmoded ways. Pyro's followers will never accept such foolishness.
But you have no followers in Davin, Pyro.
I can fix that.
How dare you?
Typical. Do not despair, Wanderer. These two paragons of virtue are not the only gods around here. I, for one, can offer you untold knowledge.
Such promises, knowledge, justice, progress. What value hold these without conflict? What is a life devoid of strife?
Peaceful? That's not so bad in my book.
I didn't know you could read.
Hearing their petty squabbles, my heart lightened. Any of these gods would welcome my talents. The choice would be mine.
Well, alright, that was certainly a lot to get through. But yeah, this game has really excellent voice acting. And some famous people to boot. For example, Tim Curry right here. And that's Sarah Bach from Baldur's Gate. The other people I'm not sure about, but their performance is still excellent. Anyway, we can walk up to these altars and get a little sort of mission briefing for what they would like us to do. Let's take a look.
We are Persephone. We are the essence of life. You have seen us in the sweet Virgin, the gentle Mother, and the wise Crone. Love us, and we shall requite thy love 100-fold. Would you be a servant of justice and strive against the hand of wickedness? Show us. Carry our message of peace to the quarreling gnomes in Pelinon.
Alrighty. Let's talk to James here, which, by the way... well, Earthworm Jim?
I am James, god of Earth. You know, rocks and soil and stuff. Some nice gems, too. Oh, it's not all brown and gray, you know. Just mostly. One of my altars has been abandoned, and I'd like to know why. Please go and see what you can see.
I am Stratos, god of air, and supreme lord of the heavens, bringer of storms, mover of the firmament. Oh, let's to be honest, shall we? In any halfway civilized world, I would be the only god. Forget all this other nonsense. If you wish to learn something of your new home, I will send you with Sarah Bella to unravel one of the older mysteries of this place.
Alright, sounds interesting.
I am Pyro, god of fire. They will tell you I am god of destruction and chaos, but that's not really true. I am the spark of imagination and the engine of industry. I am the bringer of knowledge and the bearer of light. I intend to build factories in the Davin Forest, which is a haven for antiquated druidic thinking. All who do not flee will be enriched by my triumph. You, not least of all.
Alrighty, last guy. What does Charnel have to say here?
I am Charnel, god of strife, god of slaughter, god of death. Where there is pain, I am there. Where there is suffering, I flourish. Where there is joy, yes, well, one could hardly have joy without another's suffering, no? One of my followers has, how do you say, strayed from the flock. I need one such as you to gently usher him back into the fold.
Well, these are some tempting offers, but I think for this mission at least, I'm gonna go with Stratos. I want to see what this mystery is. Let's hop in here and see what we got.
Stratos sent me to Dialia, which had apparently long been under a curse. The curse was never explained to me.
The temple guardians of Dialia betrayed the goddess during the War of Purification. After subjecting its inhabitants to her wrath, the goddess proclaimed that no one could set foot there until 1,000 generations had passed.
I can see that you need me. I am Cerebella. Stratos sent me to guide you. He would tell you this himself, but the gods cannot appear here, nor can they see what happens here. There are also ghosts about. Very unusual. I've taken the liberty of identifying the most frequently haunted locations. I wish to speak to these ghosts. Keep me safe.
Don't tell her I told you this, but Cerebella really is the smartest brainiac around. Stratos even refers to her as his protege.
Super genius here.
Brainiacs think they're the smartest creatures around, always prattling on about knocking people down with only the power of their minds. Oh, please. Well, their minds may be powerful, but the fact is their bodies are quite frail.
I hope you like it rough.
Frostwolves are the fastest creatures around normally, and they can give themselves a boost to sprint even faster for a time. They're not all that tough, however, so to use them effectively, you'll want to find ways to take advantage of their speed.
Hello?
The mysterious sylphs can go invisible at will. They can't attack while invisible, but that's still a good way to sneak them in for an attack or away from a losing battle. Deadly accurate with their bows, they are best against flyers or using hit-and-run tactics. First things first, we must make a manalith to give you some mana.
Alright, I think we can probably swing that. The units that you get depend completely on which god you choose, as well as the spells that you have available. So everybody gets speed up, everybody gets heal, but our basic attack spell, Lightning, is because we went with Stratos. If we had gone with, say, Pyro, we would get a different spell that is similar, but it operates a little bit differently. So let's go ahead and make this Manolith here. We have some structure spells that we can do here, and this happens to be one of them.
Good! Now you'll need a mana whore to transmit the mana to you.
Yes, we will. Alright, mana whores. So these guys basically allow us to get mana when we're not near our manoliths. So we'll make a couple of these guys real quick.
You are group 3. Guard me.
And then these guys will
Yes.
You are group 1. Wedge formation.
Try to keep up.
There we go. And then we'll have you being group 2. The stealth thing is interesting. I wonder how much that costs. Seems like it's free.
Semicircle formation. Guard me.
Yes.
These guys I'm not familiar with. I don't know if they are actually.
Yes.
I don't know if these guys are actually ranged or not. I think they probably will be.
You are group 2.
Way ahead of you.
Semicircle formation.
Way ahead.
So there we go. And then we'll have Cerebella
You are
in group 4.
Semicircle formation.
And she can hang out with us as well. Okay, cool. So we've got our squad. We're going to head out here to these markers on our map, which is down here. We can zoom out a little bit should we choose. Let's take a look at what we've got.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, okay.
Your creatures are under attack.
Go ahead and heal up a little bit here. We can do an attack as well, I guess.
Your creatures are under attack.
So there's our basic attack. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's see here. So we've got these souls.
After you win a fight, it is a good idea to collect the red souls. Use the convert spell and target a red soul.
So we can just right-click on them, and yeah, we'll start summoning one of these guys. These are sack doctors. They basically little sister this soul into their thing, and then they bring it back to our altar to purify it. It takes a little time, but that's okay. I should actually summon some more units too, if I'm being honest.
You are low on mana.
Need to get some mana back, though. It's going to take a minute.
You are low on mana. You are low.
Come on,
mana.
anytime now. I think what I'll do is
You are low on
make a
mana.
couple more mana horrors here. Maybe we have enough units, but the more mana horrors we have, the faster we're gonna regen. There we go. Good stuff. So now we've got all of those going. Take a look at some of our other units here, like these mana horrors. Kind of goofy looking.
Group 4. Yes. 2. Move. I concur.
Yeah, the animation style, the unit design, I don't know, it's very, very interesting in this game. There are some shared models and stuff, but that's okay. There's our Sylphat. She's invisible. There she is. So anyway,
Group 1, guard me.
everybody's gonna guard me again. I'm gonna make
I know what you're thinking.
another Sylph, I think. We'll make 2 more Sylphs.
You are Group 2.
I concur.
And let's get ourselves another Frost Wolf.
You are Group 1.
I love their voices too. Alright, so let's check out this first site, shall we? The more manalists we have, the more mana will regen as well, I believe, is how that works.
Initiating analysis. Analysis complete. Let's look at the next one.
Can you understand what the ghosts are saying?
Oh yes, but it's dreadfully self-involved.
Alright.
Group 4, guard me.
Scanning the area.
Guard.
I knew it.
Whoop.
How interesting.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to... There we go. Alright, so, yeah, we'll get this manalith and then we'll move on to one of the next locations. But, so far, so good. I imagine it's going to get a little more difficult, though. The game does start off pretty easy, but it gets very challenging in some of the later missions. And that is compounded by kind of what gods you're taking, because every mission we're going to get a new spell, we're going to get a new unit based on the god that we've chosen. So,
Enemy sighted.
yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Your creatures are under attack.
There we go.
Your creatures are dying. Your wizard is under attack.
This thing is not dying.
Now, you see the blue soul?
There we go.
That's where one of your creatures died. Just walk into a blue soul to collect it. Your wizard is under attack.
How interesting.
Accidentally left Cerebella behind. Alright, so we lost probably one of our Brainiacs or something.
Super genius.
Yep, looks like it. So we'll replace that that Brainiac real quick.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
There we go, we'll heal you up.
Super genius here.
Alright, we'll go ahead and get ourselves a couple more Frost Wolves in a sec here. At least one more. Let's make sure we grab these souls real fast. Never know when you're going to need them. There we go.
That spell is not ready.
Good to just get all these guys, because they do actually, I mean, it does take some time. They have to run them all the way back. Now, this guy was worth 2 souls. He's a higher tier unit, which is why it was so challenging for us to kill him. There we are. Okay.
Group 2, 1. You are Group 1. Semicircle formation.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to actually have them stand behind me, because sometimes your units kind of just get in your way when you're trying to just walk around. It'd be nice if you could just walk through them. Okay, so she's going to do her thing. While she's doing that, we'll take care of this manalith situation here.
Analysis complete. Let's look at the next one.
There we are.
Group 4.
Scanning the area.
Well, I can't tell if she's been damaged or what. Looks like she's alright. So she has a mana bar, which is interesting because she doesn't actually have any abilities. Alright, we've got another soul purified here. We'll get another Frost Wolf. Alright, where are we gonna go next? I guess we'll go to this one and then we'll swing around to that one. Looks like that's how it's gonna work. Brainiac's getting in my face a little bit here.
Enemy sighted.
Enemy sighted, okay.
Your creatures are under attack. Your wizard is under attack.
There we go. Check on everybody's health here. Let's make sure everybody's doing their part here. Now, we probably don't need these souls at this point, but I'm still going to grab them, just in case. I think we've probably got enough units for our front line. So we'll get some more Brainiacs and Sylphs and stuff.
That spell is not ready.
Okay, looking good. Grab a couple more of these, and we'll be ready to move on here.
That spell is not ready. That spell is not ready.
All right.
You are group 2.
Yes, on the prowl.
Did I not get this? I guess I didn't get this guy. There we go. We can actually cast speed up on our sack docks as well to make them go a little bit faster. Somebody attacks them and kills them while they're carrying a soul. It becomes a soul that anybody can pick up.
Initiating analysis.
Freaking out.
Analysis complete. Let's look at the next one.
All right, let's look at the next one, as she said.
Way ahead of group 4.
Scanning the
Yes.
Okay. These frost wolves a little sultry.
Group 2.
I know what you're thinking.
Take a look. Can I snipe one of these guys out? Not really.
Group 2. Advance.
Have these guys move up, or frost wolves aren't going to be doing much against these guys.
Invalid target.
Must have been magnificent.
Your wizard is under attack.
Excuse me, I'm not done here.
Your creatures are under attack.
So I thought these sylphs are supposed to be accurate. Kind of seems like they're not that accurate. Oh shit, they're attacking me.
I understand now.
Group 4.
It is the lack of faith. The gods have been absent from Dialia for so long, it is hardly a part of their world anymore. There is no faith here. Not in the spirits of the dead, not in the grass, not in the trees. Nowhere.
For a moment I could sense it. There was a profound emptiness, a feeling that the earth might fall away and it would not matter. It was a thing I had known in my own world and sought to fill with the study of alchemy and conjuration. And then the spell was broken.
Let us make our report to Stratos.
When you serve Imperia's interests, Imperia serves yours.
Stratos has offered you a boon.
So sometimes if we fulfill certain, I don't want to say hidden or secret mission objectives, because sometimes you can figure it out fairly easily. But sometimes when you fulfill certain objectives in a mission, you will get a boon from one of the gods. And that will manifest as a different bonus depending on which god is offering it to you. In this case, I think we got it because Cerebello was at full HP at the end of the mission. So we can get a mana bonus or a speed bonus. This will be permanent and will help us out throughout the rest of our playthrough here. I'm going to go with a mana bonus. I don't think I'm worried about a speed bonus. Wow, 20% extra mana. That's actually incredible. So we finished our first mission.
I was certain trouble awaited me in the ethereal realm. I had earned the favor of one god, but the ire of 4.
A frightening prospect.
I had survived forces more dire than these. The gods, of course, were preoccupied with other matters. A certain blind seer stood accused of spreading blasphemous rumors.
Thrus, share with us this vision.
I fear it will damn me to speak so dark a prophecy, but I know I cannot keep the truth from you. The gods are 4, whose works grow cold, as one betrays their laws of old. Then dark grow deeds and darker hearts, for lost to all are holy arts. A vagrant comes amidst the gloom to seal the gaping maw of doom.
Kill the blasphemer.
Charnel, death is not the answer to everything.
Yes. Torture also has its merits.
What if he's telling the truth?
Then they started flinging accusations at each other.
Let's hear what they have to say.
Well, none of us would unleash a maw of doom, right?
Except Persephone. What good is a holy warrior without a holy war?
How like you, Charnel.
Myself, I would sooner suspect Charnel. You do have a certain taste for destruction, don't you?
And then Pyro's kind of power-hungry, come to think of it. He might hatch some half-baked.
Oh, the worm speaks. Look here, if anyone needs outside help, it's you pathetic jiggling mass of goo.
Oh, really?
He has a point.
An old soothsayer's trick, but well played. Stir up old enmities and shift attention from yourself. But I too could benefit from this prophecy. I would be the vagrant they were looking for. Even if they doubted your vision, the tension ensured they would all see the value of a capable wizard.
And that benefits us quite directly. Let's go ahead and take a look at our possible missions for next time before we finish up here.
Whether or not the vision is true, a conflict will come of this. We shall take steps to restore our friendship with Stratos.
There is actually a faction system in this game, by the way, so when you do a mission for one god, it lowers the faction for all the other gods, unless you help out something that's in their interest during said mission. Eventually you'll be locked out of doing missions for certain gods, depending on how you choose here.
I don't know about this prophecy. I don't think any of us, even Charnel, would be dim enough to start something like that. But I do know there's a dragon what's been quite a thorn in my side lately. Now there's a problem a body could fix.
Okay.
As regards this prophecy, I have deduced quite easily that Charnel is the most likely culprit, but I must keep an eye on everyone. I hold many watchtowers in the mountains, if you care to occupy one.
What a crock. That meddler Stratos probably put Mithras up to it to make my victories look bad, but Pyro won't be fooled. I will do just what they won't expect. I will invade.
Let me assure you, I do not want to destroy the world. That's where all the best slaughter takes place, you know. But I do have a little something in mind. It is time I reopened the demon gate of Golgotha.
Is this such a good idea, Master?
I'm really not sure, Zizix, but there you go. There's our mission options. I'll have to think about it because we do have quite a few options still, and some of them are quite tempting.